What's good, everybody? It's your boy, the one and only, the only one, DG the Chef. And today we are going to help you continue that trend on how to grow and progress your Madden Ultimate Team by teaching you the best way to whoop the computer's tail, because this is made for kids. In solo battles, yes, we are going to redo solo battles today because some people told me the last solo battle video we did, they couldn't really get the offense down. So we are going to show you my top plays on offense for Madden Ultimate Team solo battles. You're going to want to watch this all the way through because I'm going to show you guys different plays and we're going to do different series with different plays. I'm going to explain to you what my goals are, how fast I'm trying to score, how slow I'm trying to score, when to run the clock out, when to run the ball. And there's a reason why I have my team set up the way I have it set up. So I'm going to explain all that in this video. So make sure you watch it all the way through the end because it is informational. So let's get into this video, shall we? All right, so as you can see here, I did dumb down my team, and my team is at a 81 overall on offense. I'm gonna leave the defense as it is because this is a offense only video. The point of me doing it this way is to show you that you don't need a super powered offense to get this done. Now let me show you who I actually have on offense and explain why. So Patrick Mahomes is my quarterback. You're gonna need a decent quarterback here because we need that accuracy on these deeper throws. And if you don't have somebody that can make those deep throws, it's gonna be a little tough. Now I have DJ Clark here, and I have DJ Moore, and I have DeAndre Hopkins. Now DeAndre Hopkins is a really good card, but when he's not powered up, he is some trash. Now DJ Clark is here because he's fast, and you're gonna need that speed on the crossing routes. And you'll see what I'm talking about a little bit later. My offensive line isn't that great. You'll see I have 79s, and the highest guy I have is Alex Mackart at center at 86. So we don't really have great players all around. We have Zach Ertz here, but he is the backup. I would say most of you guys should have teams that are better than this. So let's go ahead and get into solo battles. Your goal for solo battles is to get around 24-5 every match, because what you're trying to do is break into that top 100. So you see this guy right here has 33-9. He already has his 13 games in. So if we divide that 33-9 by 13, we'll get about 26,000 points a game. So this guy has been crushing it every game. He's whooping the computer's tail. They're probably not scoring, and he's getting the 400 yards, 200 yards rushing, and those 20 first downs that we're trying to go for every game. So this guy, kudos to him. Round of applause, everybody. Good job, my man. But your goal is to get into the top 10, and you'll see here some people are coming in at 33-4, which puts you around like 25 every match. So I'm going to try to teach you how to get into that 24 to 25,000 points a game, which should get you into the top 10. Maybe the top 50, hopefully just the top 100. We just need these points, right? You're going to want to play the game on Legends because Legends gives you the most points if you win. So that should be self-explanatory. I'm just going to go ahead and go on Legends. Don't play on anything else. It's not worth it. Just play on Legends. You guys that are going to be asking me down in the comments, because I know you're going to ask me in the comments, the offensive playbook that we're using is the Oakland Raiders playbook. I feel like that gives me just the best opportunity to make the passes that I need to make. A lot of these passes are going to be coming out of the gun bunch or the tray formation, so make sure you keep an eye on that. So it looks like we're going to get the defense here first. So I'm going to go ahead and skip over to offense because we are not worried about defense in this video. Okay, so here we are on offense, and normally when my first drive on offense, I like to get as many first downs as possible because getting first downs is part of actually increasing your score. So since I'm trying to get a lot of first downs, one of my favorite plays that I like to run is normally a 10-yard play. It's almost guaranteed to get me a first down every time I throw the ball. It comes out of that gun bunch tight end formation. So my basic reads out of this formation is X if I see cover 3, that means that corner is sinking back. Y if I see cover 2, and B if nothing else is open. So I'm gonna go ahead and motion Clark out to the sideline, and I'm gonna make sure I snap the ball right before he gets set. Here we go. I'm gonna get what I need. Look at that sideline toe tap. Toe tap. Here we go, baby. So already I have 5 first downs in this first quarter, I believe, and 50 yards passing. So the next play I like to run is normally just when I get down here, I just like to run it in with my quarterback. If not, I'll try to get a bunch of crossing routes. This doesn't really matter. Just punch it in if you can. I'm gonna go ahead and run this bad boy in with Mahomes. We're good to go. We got a touchdown. Now, On offense, I normally don't kick field goals. I like to just go ahead and go for 2. And what I normally do for 2 is come out in verticals out of the empty formation. So the empty base flex, and I just run verticals. I run a slant with A and a crossing route with Y. And at that point, if either of them come open, I just take off with my quarterback. So we'll see Y, boom, get down, boom. Easy stuff. All right, so Jalen Ramsey just got another interception, and we are back on offense. So let's go ahead and walk you guys literally step by step through this gun formation. So you're gonna go in the gun, you're gonna come out and bunch tight end, and you're looking for stick. Now, hot route your wide receiver on a streak, and that's it. So your reads are X if it's cover 3, Y if it's cover 2, and if it's man, just take off. I try to hit your running back, which is RB for me. So I read cover 3, I'm hit the sideline. Good to go, we got another first down. We'll run sticks a few more times. And then next quarter, we're gonna break down the next play that I like to run. So here we go, motion them out. Boom, we're good to go. Now, the timing for this is right before he makes that cut to the outside. You wanna go ahead and lead him to the outside so you don't make a mistake and throw it back inside. So right here, he's cut, boom, we're good to go, touchdown. Okay, so one thing that I did fail to mention is in the first quarter, I really like to get as many first downs as possible because first downs can be hard to come by later on in the actual game. If I get the ball first on kickoff, then I make sure I run out at the 5-yard line. That way I can ensure that I'm going to get a lot of yards on my first drive passing. So let's go ahead and look at some of our stats to see where we are. So right now, we currently have only 5. We only have 5 first downs. Okay, we only have 5 first downs, so we need a couple more. I'm not worried about that. And I'm going to jump ahead to when I actually start the next offensive play. So I think you guys kind of understand how to run this one so far. Okay, so let's get into the second half of the offense. What we're going to do here is try to pick up big chunks of yards. Like I said before, we already kind of have our first downs where we want them, and now we're just looking at big chunks of yards. So we're going to run that tray formation. You guys seen it in my last video if you've watched, and it still works for me. I don't know why it's not working for you guys, but it works for me. So we're going to go ahead and move this guy on a streak, and then just keep our X receiver on the backside so that corner doesn't come over. We'll go here. Looks like they're going to run some type of man on us. We're good to go. Hopkins catches it, jukes that man. Let's go. So again, motion B. I normally do an out route with more just so that corner leaves me alone. And I try to hit Y. We just got to stay in that pocket. Come on, stay in that pocket. There we go. Come on. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So like I said, we're trying to hit. This is how I hit my big plays. This is how I get my big chunks of yards. Unfortunately, we gave up a touchdown on defense, and the computer was able to score, so it took a little bit of time away from us, but you'll see kind of that's the execution. You may not get it the first play, you may not get it the second play, but since you've already got your first downs in the first quarter, you can kind of just air it out as much as possible. Tray flex, you're going to do play action crosser, you're going to streak B, and literally I don't have any other read besides Y. Y is literally my only read on this. I'm looking for the big play. I do not care about any other route. If I get sacked, I just get sacked. And it looks like he's gonna blitz me, so we're just gonna hit Y earlier. And if you see the blitz, just throw hot. All right, so let's go over the next play that I like to run. You've already seen it, and we kind of run it in the goal line, and that's going to be verticals. This is normally what I run either in the first quarter or in the last quarter, depending on what I'm trying to get. So I'm going to do the same thing. A is going to go on a slant, Y is going to stay where he is, and RB is going to run his streak. So what I'm looking for here is just first downs, really. It's not going to pick up a lot of chunks of yards, but it is good for 5 or 10, nickel and dime your computer all the way down the field. If I see man, I'm going to hit A or Y. If I read zone, I'm going to hit RB. And if I run out of options, I'm going to just hit probably Y underneath. So I'm reading zone. I'll wait for him to clear. Boom, right here, Hopkins. Good to go. I'm just going to no huddle that, and I'm going to do this all the way down the field. We'll go verticals again. So he's going to let him shift. If I read man, A or Y. If I read zone, RB. So I'm reading man. So you'll see me out hit Y. Get up the field, get out of bounds. Another first down. Same thing. I'm read the man. I'm gonna hit Y again. Y comes underneath. Boom, we're gonna get out of bounds. So it's important that Y is your fastest receiver. Clark right now is the fastest receiver for me. That's why you see him in that crossing formation. Now I'm gonna go back to an oldie but goodie because I'm coming down into the red zone. And you'll see I'm gonna go back to my sticks. I'm reading cover 2. It's actually man. Ooh, good route, son. So I'm not really sure where we stopped recording at. I found out that my camera did cut off. We are in the 4th quarter. I'm going to show you guys some of the run plays that I really like to run to close it off. Now, the reason why I run last is mainly because if I run in the 1st quarter and I don't hit my score benchmark, it's going to be really hard to pick up my first and everything I need to do in the 2nd half, especially if I'm behind and I don't have a great lead. Also, speaking of leads, if you have a great lead in the 2nd half, the computer plays a lot more passively because it knows it can't win. So if you're running all your timeout in the 1st half of the game, then you're leaving yourself for, let's say, a potential loss because the computer's gonna play as if it wants to win and it's less predictable that way. So my mindset is to actually blow the computer out in the 1st half and then run in the 2nd half once I meet my passing yardage and my score. So you'll see here that I actually substituted my tight end out for a left tackle, and I put Ertz at receiver so I can get some better blocking on the outside. And I just like to run right out here. If I had a better running back, that probably would have been a touchdown, actually. But we don't have a better running back because I'm trying to prove a point. But anyway, run whatever plays are best for you guys. The point is that you really need to run in the 2nd half. That way you can force the computer to play a little less aggressive. You'll see here we go back to our sticks and we hit more down the middle of the field. You don't want the game to be close because if it's close, the computers start acting weird on offense and it's really hard to stop them. All right, so the game is actually over. Let's see what our stats look like. So our team stats here are 397 yards passing, 59 yards rushing, 456 yards total offense, 19 first downs, and we were decent. So let's see what this actually gives us. We scored 53 points and gave up 7 points. Our defense only gave up 48 total offensive yards, so that's pretty good. Let's see what we get overall. Oh, I'm gonna have to do math. Oh man, it won't let me find out what we're gonna have to do. All right, we're gonna have to go back. So look, I'm going to have to go back to the video to figure out how much I actually scored in that game because I don't remember what my score was before, and that was my last solo battle, so I can't even really see. That sucks. I will put what I scored in the last one in the description so you guys can see what my actual score was after I do a little bit of math. But I hope this helps for you guys. Those are the only real passing plays that I use for solo battles, and it gets me what I need. As you see, I got almost 100 yards passing and I got my 19 first downs. Pick whatever runs that you guys really like. I really hope this video is a little bit more helpful than the last solo battle video that we did. If not, then I'm going to stop doing solo battle videos because solo battle is really tough. If you're trying to hit a certain threshold, you can mess up a lot. But as always, it's your boy DG the Chef. I'm here to help you guys be successful, and it's been love. It's always love, and we out.